Welcome to our channel. Never carried the girls' bag. Venus and Serena Williams' father's tough love praised by longtime friend in nostalgic tribute. Richard Willpower Williams pushed his kids hard every day. He challenged them every day. He yelled at them every day, said Venus and Serena Williams' childhood coach earlier this month, recalling the time seeing Richard training them. Per Macci, Richard has been a crucial figure in both the WTA icons' illustrious journeys. Their rise to fame is due to their father's strict ways he implemented from an early age. Macci has reiterated this sentiment once again, highlighting the importance of challenges in one's growth. Seems like the Williams sisters had all their learnings the hard way. Richard's harsh mentality never let them catch a break, but it was all for a greater purpose. Even Venus has previously mentioned how strict Richard was when it came to their practice sessions. We were not allowed to play defense. It didn't matter if we got to this shot that normally someone would play a defensive shot on. You couldn't hurt us. We would just play offense no matter what. He really changed the game, and we were his students in that sense, she said during an interview with Cultured magazine last month. In a new post on dated December 24th, Hall of Famer and legendary coach Macci remembered how Richard used to teach life lessons to Serena and Venus at a very young age. Per Macci, the father always wanted to make his daughters stronger individuals who don't have to rely on others in any way. Richard never carried the girls' bag, never carried the girls' water, never carried the girls' dog, wrote Rick. He was all about owning it, not renting it. Your bag, water, and dog. His life lessons instilled a rough, tough mentality the world has never seen. He concluded, but this isn't the first time Richard's strict ways of training and teaching have come to light. 2 years ago, Venus had revealed how she and Serena had to go through sweaty training under him. During a session with her fans, she was asked about her favorite trick shot. To this, she responded, "I don't have any trick shots. We never practiced them growing up. My dad was strict. We practiced winning shots, lol. The players that hit those shots put a lot of time into it. It's not by chance." However, those who know Richard are also aware of how protective he's been of Serena and Venus, especially during their early years. Yes, he was harsh on them in training, but was brave and fearless as well when it came to standing up for their careers. In the late 80s and 90s, tennis was seen as a predominantly white sport. Back then, Richard had to go through a lot of obstacles while taking Venus and Serena for training. They were heavily criticized by people who believed they weren't meant to play the racket sport. Both daughters once asked him, "Daddy, why do people stare at us so badly?" Their father replied, "Because they're not used to seeing such beautiful people before." Another instance was when he took a beating for them from gang members and bullies. Once, in a training session, he was told to leave the court, and when the senior refused, the bullies broke his jaw, nose, and some of his teeth too. Venus and Serena Williams' childhood coach Macci would later recall this story in his diary, writing, "After today, history will remember the toothless man as a monument of courage." His protective nature surfaced again when Richard once interrupted a live interview of Venus with ABC News. When she was just 14 years old, Venus had a session with journalist John Mackenzie. He was very curious to know if she could really defeat her opponent in an upcoming match. Responding to him, she said, "I know I can beat her." But Mackenzie repeated himself and tried to pressure her by saying, "You know you can beat her?" Again, Venus answered with a smile, showcasing her confidence. John, however, wasn't buying how she was so confident in her victory. Thanks you for watching. Stay connected with us for more videos.